There we go. We gotta select it down. Dang, I was talking this whole time. Oh well. Anyways, kind of unusual for me to be streaming during this time, but thought I'd just pop in. For now, we are just kind of ranging sideways. I am looking for a long on Bitcoin. I'm not long at the moment, just waiting for this to kind of die down, range a little bit sideways, and then potentially we can look for a long here. Quite the day, our past few days in the crypto markets here. Solana going down 42%. Just looking at the perps here, we're down around 60%. Earlier today, we were down to $7, $8 here. So quite a scary time in the market. A lot of fear, just in my opinion. But just a potential long that I'm looking at here, going through the daily time frame, is that I'm looking to take profits potentially on this long at around the low created here. To be honest, I was expecting somewhat of a swing failure pattern when we did come down to this level. Not much really happened. We just kind of crushed through it. Not a whole lot of liquidity there, I guess. But potentially am looking to take profits on that. But overall, I wouldn't be too greedy with this trade. We can still go lower and still potentially lose this support. Reason why I'm going to kind of hold this trade open for a little bit longer is that this is a significant low on the daily chart. So this is a lower low here. So potentially we can still make for a pretty decent long overall. Looking at the order flow here, zooming out on the 3 minute, we're seeing a very large decrease in OI here as we are dropping down. So in overall, just looking at it in order flow terms, comparing OI to price, is that this is a weak move down. So a lot of longs closing out, and really not too many shorts in this market. A lot of them did close out in this quick liquidation wick down. So I'm suppose a lot of people probably thought that was bottom, but we continue to really grind down from that, getting a rejection out of the VWAP, and the VWAP just acting as resistance on this whole way down. So right now we are very oversold here. We're pretty far underneath the previous day low, along with the daily valley area low. Good amount of volume at the lows here, but it's nice to see on the footprint bar low amount of volume as we're moving down here, or volume decreasing, I should say. I've noticed volume was very significant up in here at around 43 million. Never really want to take a long from that. You'll just a lot of risk in that. Over here too, good amount of volume in between these last 3 candles and this pivot low. But however, on this low right here, we're seeing a single 13 million volume candle. Not too much volume in between these candles around it. So again, I'm just waiting for this to range potentially, and then we can look to take it long. Just kind of looking and trying to get a good entry on this. That is if we get our confirmations on the order flow here. Anyone else here? Oh, cool. Thank you for hanging around. I didn't realize my microphone was off, so that's kind of embarrassing. Not saying it's ever not happened to me before, but yeah, a lot of risk in this right now. But just looking at this as a scalp or trade opportunity. Again, very easy invalidation. I'm not going to bet the whole farm on this trade. There is a possibility that we can still lose this trade. So yeah, a little bit more of a risk of a trade since we're just going off of a naked monthly point of control. So just a quick liquidity grab here. Moment of silence for Bitcoin, yeah. But yeah, we can take a look at other pairs here. They seem to be somewhat bouncing quite nicely here. Link, I was expecting to kind of go down and kind of create a double bottom sort of pattern, so around $5, give or take. There is still potential that we can still drop down from that. Atom, again, you can load up on $9. Kind of stinks that I got stopped out just in this wick, but I kept my invalidation tight and then finally dropped down. So looking at around $9 for a potential spot position here. Cardano has been losing this significant support, but I suppose not really financial advice, but anything below this seems to be a good DCA opportunity for a potential at around 23 cents if we really get there or not. But again, that's just going off of a single fib level here. However, I'm not really too interested in Cardano. Matic here, I'm waiting for either a retest of this trend line, which already kind of happened here, but for a major support here, looking at around 58 cents. Just a nice support resistance flip here for potential spot position. As fund, just something I've been looking at. Seems to be bouncing out of this support here, so I can draw a box for everyone. So we seem to be bouncing out of that at the moment. It's not really something I did add for a spot. Before, there was a support at around $1.51. So just taking a look at really this. My magnet tool can work here. I did take some spot, but once we hit this trend line here, I did cut my gains there, took profits. So not really the largest gain in the world. Litecoin seems to be kind of accumulating here. Not really any new lows here, which I'm kind of shocked by, but it did bounce from this support at around $40. Who knows if we'll go down there again, but doesn't really seem to be at really any major support level. So just kind of iffy with Litecoin. Looking at Ethereum here, we did crush through this support at around 1250. So that could have made for some nice longs as we're gonna move up here. One could say that we are in a local lower trend, just looking at the trend lines here. So really, potentially we can look at this as support here at around 1100, give or take. Again, still a little bit more of a riskier spot position since we can still kind of take the lows here, but nevertheless, if you did buy here or not, can look for to cut some of your gains in between this trend line, so around $1,500. Otherwise, we do have significant resistance at around $2,400. That's if we can breach above the 1800 mark, which is still quite a ways to go. But just looking at Bitcoin here, again, just bouncing off of a naked monthly point of control. We still have this 10 to 11K range, just looking overall. But who knows if we're going to go down there or not? Again, I don't think really anyone knows, but if we do end up somewhat bouncing from here, it would be nice to see Bitcoin reach above this 22,000 mark. We'll just say 23,000 to be safe. And then we could see in between the $30,000 potentially by Christmas. So that's just quick overall TA or what's kind of happening with the markets at the moment. but we'll kind of go back to the 5-minute here. Again, usually this is a time where we see low volume, really no man's land, so be interesting if we do get along in here. But yeah, kudos to anyone who is still in the market. Yeah, 13K is still in the question. The thing is, what I've noticed is it's going around on crypto Twitter, so I get kind of iffy when everyone's kind of screaming for the same support in a way. But yes, it is a possibility of that can happen too, as this it'd be sort of this rectangle right here. And I do believe, this listening to Crypto Face, is a three amigos support. I could be wrong. It could be like 15K to 13K or whatever. But yeah, quite a drop down in the markets here. 76% drop ever since the all-time high. Actually, I'm going to take off the log. Yeah, 77% drop here. So we'll see what happens. Again, probably best to keep a bearish bias. I know all the way in here, just on Twitter, people were calling the bottom and acting like heroes in here. To be exact, I'll kind of pinpoint with a brush here. So on this, everyone thought this was the bottom right here. So everyone just got super bullish and didn't really work out too well. So just be wary of what the masses are calling. That is my best advice for being a trader for the most part. Can I have your own opinions in a way? But to answer your question, yes. What are the vertical Fibonacci levels? So the vertical Fibonacci levels are Fibonacci time levels. So they haven't really been working quite the best. They've been kind of goofy. But nevertheless, it's been strange because we've been seeing extreme pumps off of each one. Whereas this one was kind of an outlier, this 618 here. This was kind of a local top here. So that was interesting, seeing that one being respected. But nevertheless, they've all led to kind of huge pumps. And then the 618 of a major fib level here. I'll kind of zoom out on the daily. This one has been respected, as we did get a large drop down and a lot of volatility. So just from my experience with fib time, usually it's a local trend or pivot, but from what I've noticed is that it is a time of extreme volatility, just from what I've noticed here. So yeah, the next one that I'm seeing, again, this is this would be a minor one. So this 618 here is a major pivot. This is a large pivot of the two that I drew. So this one, this 618, is coming in at around the 16th of January. And again, I do expect volatility around that, followed by a major pivot of a 1-to-1 coming around the 26th of January. So do expect volatility in here. And then lastly, we'd see a next one at the end of March, and then one in the middle of June of 2023. So we'll see what that brings, but just looking at the past here, it has been bringing pretty good volatility. So that's always a good thing for a trader. Just peeking at the XO charts here. seeing shorts start to ape in here. It'd be interesting if we start to see the CVD tanking. That way we can get absorption potentially. That would add extra confirmation to a long trade here. But again, I'm still sitting on my hands for now. I'm not really seeing anything overly bullish here, as we're seeing a nice increase in OI just locally from this top, as shorts are kind of pounding in here. But overall, not really seeing the longs close ever since this low right here. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So thank you, Lonesome Dove. I appreciate it. Around 13 to 10K. Yeah, I mean, treat it like a bear. Treat it like a Ponzi. Bitcoin maxis aren't gonna like me saying that, but as a trader standpoint, that would be your best bet. There you go. That's the spirit. As we are dropping down here, CVD is tanking. We'll see if that goes even lower. But again, I'm actually not in any positions anymore. I wasn't carrying that position from 18,300, but got stopped out in profits of that. I did that just in case, because that was a significant low, so I just held on to it as a hedge, kind of protect myself. So if you go to my advanced playlists, I'll show you how to chart it. There's a video on it. It's like 13 minutes or so, but fib time is pretty awesome in my opinion. It's been letting me know when volatility really kicks in. So oddly enough, it has been at the same time as like a CPI or FOMC event. So I don't know. It's just kind of funny how TA works that way. So we're seeing a large decrease in net longs here as we're dropping down. But we'll continue to take a look at this. Be interesting to see a swing failure pattern of this right here. But CVD is tanking. Too soon to be calling this absorption, but we're seeing shorts getting aggressive here towards a potential support. So we're just keeping an eye on that. Yeah, I have lots of videos. But yeah, quite a day in the markets, man. Quite a day. Seeing more shorts ape in here. Started by the increase in OI. Be interesting to see this hold. However, I'm not really too sure if it will or not. Again, I don't want to see too much volume either. Just noting by the footprint bar right here. So I don't want to see anything more than 12 million of this 3-minute candle here. So yeah. Personally, for me right now, I'm sticking with order flow, but Market Cipher is great for beginners. Depends on your budget. it's really up to you. I do have a lot of videos on it, and I do believe that you can become profitable when you do watch them all. It's up to you. Yeah, I don't really know what to say to that. I do have resources if you do want to use it. I'm not deleting those videos. I'm up to 403 videos. 403. It's been a grind. It's been a grind. So very nice. We're seeing a large decrease in OI here. Let's see those shorts close out. Good decrease here. Yeah, I just figured I'd come on during a different time. Usually I'm in the morning, and I understand most people can't really view it in the morning when I'm live here. Dang, this is a pump. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll drop down to the 3-minute here. Not financial advice though, but I am bullish. Just missed this long trade. So we gotta bounce off of the 886, oddly enough. It's alright. Don't FOMO, don't FOMO, don't FOMO. We won't miss this. We won't miss this. No promises, but don't panic. Don't panic. It's midnight there. It's in the Discord, I think. I've been playing. Okay. I wouldn't really aim for percentages. I'd aim for a winning trade or not. If that really makes sense. You kind of have to find your own formula, but do not aim for a specific amount of money or capital you want to gain per day. Just concentrate on finding the best trade. Do one trade a day and find that the best trade. There are going to be days where you can't find a trade, and just go off of that. Once you do one trade, do not do anything besides take profit on it. Just if you're starting out. Eventually you can start to build yourself up and start doing 2 trades a day or whatever. To be honest, I don't trade that much. I don't do that much scalping anymore. It's been mainly spot and swing trades. That's where I really make my money off of. So take how you want it from that, but don't get me wrong, I love scalping. Slovenia? Gotcha. That's you gotta remind me where that is. Okay, so you've seen charts before, though, so that helps a lot. So just looking at the footprint bar here, good amount of delta. Again, this is why we don't really FOMO. If you would have FOMO'd, you would have been up here, and you would have been like underwater, definitely. Just taking a look at the net positions here. So we're getting a nice local bounce out of the POC here. We'll see what this candle looks like in a minute 30 once this confirms. Good amount of longs in here though, stacked imbalances of longs at the top, just within the valley area of the candle. Nice decrease in OI, love to see that. So we are seeing these shorts close out. The shorts are kind of acting like a Star Destroyers if you're if you're a Star Wars fan. Europe near Italy, got you. I've never been in Europe, so I want to travel there someday. But majority of trades that make less than 1%, but the right trades that do play out. Yep. Try to minimize your losses. That's the big thing for you. I don't really have much of a template to really post in the Discord. I haven't really done that in a while either, but to be honest, I don't have as much lines as I usually do. It has been quite easy TA, so let's see. But yeah, after the stream, I suppose I can. Yeah, Jason Casper. Yeah. All it is just order flow on the desktop. It's all it really is. Most of it's default. Except for the CVD where this is session. It'd be interesting to see this taken out. I use a 3-minute. Yeah, it's definitely not really the easiest thing to learn. There is no specific strategy to it, and I think a lot of people get kind of PO'd about that. We'll take a look at Delta here. So good amount of delta at the low here. I would like to see some imbalances coming in here, but it does look relatively good compared to what this whole trend has been giving us. Just zooming out here, red, well, a whole lot of red. So this is the first like majority blue candle. Still yet to confirm, so I'm not really getting over excited here. And then of course we're way below the session in the valley area low for the day here. So yeah, OI is still decreasing here. This long's closing out. I'm not really seeing a reason to long here quite yet. Let's see what happens here. We'll just chill for a while. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash, but it's holding up quite nicely as I've been running too hard. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water here. Further OI decrease and longs closing out. Yeah, that's if we can get it. Right now, doesn't really look like we will. Could be wrong, unless CVD starts to tank here. Which, if it does, I would probably long. Be a nice CVD div. At the moment, it's not really holding any support here, though. I am potentially looking to take out this wick here. Seem to be some people who caught that. Just in here. But not too much liquidity in there. Not too much at all. I'm gonna delete this squiggle. But yeah, this was like a Solana Black Swan event. Quite scary. 62% drop in 2 days. I don't even want to know where FTT is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Do you think FTX is done for? I mean, this is a 95% drop in the last 2 days here. Oof, it's quite a market out there. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some shorts trapped, but kind of too soon. You want to see him more aggressive here. CVD, take out this line right here. Go even lower. But not too many shorts here. For the most part, they're closing out. Yeah, FTT. FTX. It's all over Twitter right now. Yeah, we'll just hang out here. Just a matter of when we get this mini spring filler pattern here. I kind of feel it coming. I feel it coming. Another 1% drop here. But overall, this is kind of jumping around here, but overall, potentially a higher high here, very locally. if this 786 holds. 786 has been pretty good intraday support. Is trading off of here. This kind of looks kind of bad though. It looks like it wants to crush through it. I'm staying clear of FTX. Just my opinion on it. Take how you will on it, but a lot of their legal team left today. They just stood up and quit. So that's really never a good sign, especially when shit hits the fan like this. Yeah. Yes, I potentially see that happening. Who the heck knows? Maybe he'll bail himself out or something. It's not really looking too good. It's down 95% in a day. So take how you will from that, but knife catching something like that, or whenever something goes over 80% in one day, decrease like that is never a really good sign from what I've noticed. I saw Luna do that. Saw Squid coin do that. But it's never a really good sign. A lot of risk in that. It's like catching a sword that's fallen 100 feet, so it just has insane velocity. That's how I would put it. Yeah, we'll see what Solana does. We'll see what it does. I bought some at $17. But it's kind of holding it for right now. A lot of spotlight on it. But who knows, can potentially drop more. Yeah, it's, how many coins is it? It's like 1 million. Oh, on Solana. Just letting you know, I don't really scalp these small coins here. USDT. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Very very interesting. I haven't really seen this happen too many times where we see such a high funding rate, yet people are shorting it. And a huge difference between the spot price and the perp price, or futures per se. But gotcha. There you go. It's not a bad buy. It's a lot better than buying at $200. Not gonna say it's gonna moon anytime soon, but can do some hopium, I suppose. So just looking at this guy from the low right here. Actually, to be fair, once it started going on exchanges here, so about $1, 21,000% increase. So if we just compare apples to apples, and not get too greedy here, be more relative, can look at a 10,000% increase. Assuming diminishing returns. So I can't really pinpoint it, but about 1,200 bucks. Could be wrong. To be more realistic, what I'm thinking of is around 720 bucks. So about 5,000% increase. But nevertheless, can be quite life-changing for a lot of people. So that's just hopium. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing here. Kind of losing this 786 here. Let me see here. I haven't really monkeyed around with this too much. I'll keep on that 382 golden pocket thingy, but we'll turn on this puppy. So the 886 has been bouncing on Bitcoin here. So 886 bounce, another potential 886 bounce here. Remember, we're on the 3-minute time frame, so don't get too hopeful. Wonder if the 3-minute bulldog showed up. Oh, bull div. No. In fact, I'm seeing bearish CVD at the moment. So, but overall, good delta. Good to see. So, are you using XO on Google Chrome or desktop? I'm using desktop. I'm not the creator of XO charts, so I can't really answer any of that. All right. See you later, domain. I will have a blast trading this. It's always a fun time. It's quite the decrease in OI though. Just further declining. All the leverage getting wiped out of the market. Information about FTX. Kind of went over that, but I wouldn't buy. It's down 95%. Really, last time that really happened, or I'm getting kind of similar vibes to Luna. Their legal team straight up just left and quit today. So that's never really a good sign. But yeah. It's kind of turning into a news channel. But I appreciate everyone coming in. We're just kind of chilling here. Not too much volume in here. too much. But quite a day. quite a week. I think everyone gets a gold star for surviving this week. I mean, just looking at my watch list here, everything in the double digits pretty much, except for stocks, but quite a painful watch list. Right now we're just kind of hopping around here. It's good to see we're going sideways though. It's good to see. Hopefully we don't see huge nuke beginning here. But I'm still being patient in this. Still being patient, not logging. That's really tough. There's a lot of things you really look at. I suppose the main thing you look at is OI and volume. You want to see those both decrease for a potential trade. That's really my 30-second spiel to sum it all up of thousands of hours of experience using this. But pretty short and sweet. Oh man, I rarely use a 1 minute chart. Suppose we can use it right now, but I lose more trades than I really like whenever I use the 1 minute chart. Plus it boggles down my computer. But no, I do not use the CVD really when looking at the 1 minute chart. Usually when you're seeing absorption on the 1 minute, it's usually not too big of a limit order. Really, you don't really start to see whales coming in unless you're really using the 15-minute chart. But again, that's just all personal preference. Like right now, I'm not really seeing any absorption on the 15-minute here. Again, that's just from my experience. Other people can tell you differently, but that's how I do it. I don't know if Binance is gonna back it or not. If that does happen, that would be bullish. I do believe we're gonna see a large, somewhat of a move up. But it's kind of hard to tell. CG has been backing in and out of it. So he's like, yeah, I'll buy it, and then, oh, JK, I'll just back out of it. So it's really hard to tell what kind of deal it will be. But with the way FTX is dumping and all the legal trouble that Sam has kind of put himself in this billion-dollar company, multi-billion, he is gonna get it for cheap. I can let you know that. Yeah, a lot of people lost money in the last 24 hours here. What time frames do I use the most? 3 minute has been my buddy, but there really isn't. I guess the 3 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute. 3 minute and 5 minute I use the most. Just reading the DOM here. A lot of shrimp orders. For the most part, there are a lot of shorts getting pulled out here. We do have the new daily in 21 minutes here. So I suppose we can do... Wow, I haven't live streamed a live daily. But this is looking good so far. Again, 886 out of 886. Who knew the 886 would be respected like that? But again, markets can change like that. Yeah, not mostly the 3 to 5 minute, but I do tend to execute trades based off of that. But if you look at my trading view timeline here, I don't think you can really see it here. I'll drop it down. If you look at my trading view timeline here, just take note of the time frames that I use. Again, I get kind of cringe when people have a huge stack of favorite timelines they use or time frames. I think that throws a lot of people off because you kind of overthink things, and I'm a big person of keeping it simple. So yeah, hopefully you got a glimpse of that. I'll put it back up. Again, I explained that in my playlist, but you want to see price going with OI for the most part. So if OI is decreasing, price is getting weak. But mainly OI is just a participation of people in the market. So it's really attendance of traders. Again, for every buy order, you need a sell order. So if there is a buy order and a sell order in it, it increases the OI. So just keep that in mind. Again, I do expect a short squeeze here. I'm not really too confident in longing this. Let's see what the heck Delta's doing. It is good to see price going sideways here, though, instead of just straight down. It takes a lot of stress out of a trade. OI is opening and closing if trades, right? You're gonna have to rephrase that. can probably hear the cars in the background. I'll turn my mic a little bit. Turn it a little bit more here. How do I learn it? I taught myself pretty much, to be honest with you. It's a lot of trading in live data and just doing it over and over again. That is my truthful answer. Lost a lot of money in doing it, but yeah, we'll see if the markets recover here. Really, so far so good, I guess. Again, I'm not really expecting a V-shaped recovery here. There is a possibility that we can range here as people accumulate or distribute. But yeah, be interesting to see Bitcoin go sideways here as alts or Ethereum goes down even more. In my opinion, looking at ETH, we can still come down and take out these lows. So it is a possibility we could see $1,000 on Ethereum. Not financial advice though. This isn't really too much of a support zone here. A better support zone would be we'll see what this is. Potentially 840. Be interesting to see a double bottom pattern here though on ETH. Kind of inverse chart of what happened here, or we see it go a little bit lower potentially. I don't know, I'm not really the best at calling an exact bottom or exact top, but I'm good at trading in between the bottoms and the tops. So I'll take how you will from that. As Bitcoin's going sideways here. When you're using default, I don't really know off the top of my head, but I think it defaults you to some sort of TPO chart, in my opinion, where it's showing you valley area of, I think, like a daily chart or something, and then it has OI and some footprint bar on the bottom. I could be wrong though, but it's not order flow that it defaults you to, I believe. It's not order flow. About 12 minutes before the daily open. Daily open is a little bit different compared to US open. it's really looking at the volume for the most part. Just looking at this, this is quite a downtrend of a daily candle. Again, usually whenever you see candles like this, it's best to really stay out of the market. Like here, like these two candles. But who knows? I'm not getting overly excited here. But yeah. Let's see here. 404 videos. Let's go. $404. See how many total views I get. To be honest with you, not many people check out my playlist, which I'm really surprised about because it's technically a free course. But I don't know. Question is when the squeeze will begin. Again, not really too much money in the market right now. A lot of what appears to be bot trading. Yeah, there's a few on XO Discord. Yeah, you're right. Oh, just dropped my phone. There are 14 videos, which is about 3 hours, which is a little bit longer than a movie, but still about 2,000 hours of experience in those. Yeah, it's free for the most part. I think it's like one of the only free ExoCharts courses, to be honest. A lot of people are charging $400 to $500 for that information. Order flow in general. I know I've seen some courses go to like $2,000 to $3,000. It's ridiculous, but people pay for that, especially in Forex. Like, people are willing to buy a $3,000 course, which is outrageous, but whatever. There you go. Yeah, I recommend spreading them out over days. You'll retain the information a little bit better. I got you, 42K. Feel free to share them around too. That would be greatly appreciated. Come on, I want to see the CVD tank. Let's see, you're about 6 minutes till daily. Oh man, I'm a swing trader, so I've been swing trading since 2018, but I've been scalp trading since 2020, although I kind of slowed down lately with scalping. But mostly I've been kind of finding more of moves that lead to more of a day trade, so I kind of hold the positions for a bit longer. However, lately, I haven't really been holding the positions for too long. It's been more of a volatile market. More of a sideways market too, lately. We've been range bound ever since June. So again, once the daily starts to happen here, in about 3 minutes, I'm just gonna sit on my hands for a little bit. It's usually a time where we see a large injection of volume just before the Asia session. So just be on the lookout for trap traders. Yeah, my Dom is gonna go a little nuts here. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've been a lone wolf ever since 2021. I got a lot of people in the market, but I guess as a trader, you pretty much are a lone wolf, I'd say. I do have other people that I talk to, but for the most part, kind of fighting for my own. That's kind of why I made a YouTube channel. Makes it more fun. It makes it a lot more fun. Yeah, I'd start out just swing trading, but most of the time people get bored and they just scalp like crazy. They take like 5 trades a day when they're just starting out. That's how you lose their account. Just being honest. A lot of people don't really like honesty. Online that is. But yeah, people's opinions, definitely psychology barrier there. you'll kind of pick up on people's biases too, you'll notice. Alright, about 40 seconds here. We'll see a Darth Maul candle, most likely. Yeah. Just controlling your emotions. Alright, let's go. Be nice to see a lot of shorts FOMOing here. Let this CVD tank. My throat is really dry right now from talking. Usually I'm not staring at order flow like this 24/7. So that's part of the reason why I take more of a day trade. So that way I don't really have to look at the charts too much. I'm more profitable that way too. Saves like my brain power, I suppose. Nice, we're seeing influx of shorts here. Yeah, don't overthink it too much. I'm really tempted to get some water right now. This is a normal daily open candle though. But trading is 90% waiting, 10% execution, if that even. I'd say like even 95% waiting. That'd be more of a swing trade. I suppose you can get day trades using a 15-minute. But those are good time frames. we're gonna see go up and down, build an initial balance here. I don't really have any market. Oh, here we go. Pretty far below the weekly value or low. Again, am looking for that to be a potential take profit. I don't really like giving away these Hail Mary trades. I'm not gonna enter it right now, but I want to see the market tame down here. Yep, so really try to avoid losing money. Take trades, but try to avoid losing money. That's really my best advice. A lot of noise in the order flow right now. A lot of noise. Beep, boo, beep, boo. It would have been nice to see more imbalances in here. Alright, I'm not going to zoom out too far because I'll probably crash my computer. I mean, there really isn't no specific time frame, but I guess 15 to 1 hour is more for day trading, and then scalping is anything less than the 15-minute time frame, mostly. But yeah. But take care. Thanks for watching. I'm just waiting to see this out. We're just going up and down here, ranging. So far, just a lot of selling here. We're waiting, waiting, waiting. Yeah, that is pretty tough at times. Most of the time it's just going against the herd. Holy cow, this is a long stream. So as we're waiting for price to develop, I'm gonna get some water. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes. All right. All right, we're gonna push him up. Looks like it wants to go up. Alright, this is looking good. Oh, Jesus, it's really pumping. Arrgh. Let me delete this guy. Fucking A. Let me increase this. Again, this is gonna be a massive short squeeze. At least up to 17s. Actually was waiting down a little bit lower. Oh my god, 4% stop loss. I do want to see this pull back a little bit more. That was kind of a taste of this short squeeze here. This might be a opening drive here. Good amount of longs in this. Not long quite yet. I do not like longing those rips like that. Even more shorts giving up. Actually, I'm not long quite yet, but potential trade happening. Let's see here. Still waiting. That's how they get ya. They'll pump. I don't think there's too many. There might be some trap traders in there. But it's good to see these shorts closing out. testing the value area high here. Again, I am looking at a move up. Just trying to get a better entry here. Besides having this like massive 3% stop loss here. Sol up 3%. Somewhat recovering. Drop to the 3-minute. Good bounce from the D open though. We seem to be hanging above the VWAP. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Alright, I'm long. Not the best entry. Fuck, it hasn't even gotten filled. right there. Hopefully we can maintain above value or high here. Nice build up the longs though. We shall see what happens. Alright, we're down to like 3 people on this. Kudos to anyone still watching right now. Thank you, everyone. Be nice to see a little bit more long stepping up here, though. Are we gonna pump? Barely in a profit right now, barely. Get some longs in there. Seems like the shorts are clearing. Whole lot of trap shorts down here. Mainly got closed and liquidated from in here from this move. Pump it, pump it. Down to 2 people. So far, so good, everyone. Just curious looking at this. Again, I'm giving myself a good amount of leeway on this, as noted by the large stop loss. Wow, almost a 2-hour stream. Testing the VWAP quite nicely. My contacts are getting dry. But hey, that chat was pretty lit during this stream. Makes the stream more avoidable. Close the trade. What? Right now I'm not really seeing any reason to close it. Again, as long as the value area high here holds, I do think we're gonna range potentially a little bit, but boy, once we clear 16,400, that would be really a beginning of the squeeze. Yeah, kind of around the VWAP in a way. Mostly in between this region. If we can hold above this, this looks good. Again, not really the best entry in the world. Be interesting to see what CPI brings. Speaking of which, when is that? Might be 7:30. November 10th. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Yeah, 7:30. All right. Let's just see what that brings. I don't really look at DOM too much, but mainly just look at size of orders, and then mainly look for pull in stacking orders between buyers and sellers. Well, shoot, if CPI is tomorrow, there might be a chance we range for a while here. I'm not really sure what the Asia session will bring. But if we're still ranging by the morning, so another 12 hours, I'll probably close out of this trade. Just one of those weird things where CPI will be kind of it's gonna be volatile, that's for sure. With Bitcoin, it has a tendency of stopping everyone out and then going. So I'm just being aware of that. But who knows, there is a potential of a large squeeze here, so can't really pass up on the risk to reward in that sense. I'm probably gonna get going pretty soon. I've been going for 2 hours. Usually I don't really look at the down for, or the order flow for too long, but yeah. But I'll be on tomorrow. We'll see what happens with the order flow. In that case, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Feel free to check out the playlist in case you don't really know what the heck I'm doing, or just to get more info on order flow. Great way to trade, just in my opinion. So feel free to check out playlists. Again, lots of value in that. A lot of people don't really realize. So again, feel free to check that out. And I will see you guys tomorrow in 12 hours and 45 minutes. So take care. Bye.